goes down, falls quickly. Lots more roaches on the way for both players. But at this point, Ryze is just rocketed ahead magically. All of a sudden, he just had a bunch more units, a bunch more supply. And he's essentially driven the stake into ZvZ and is twisting it around every second that he's in this base.
Yeah, no, goes ahead and definitely takes a impressive lead, does tons of damage, is able to go ahead, kill the natural, and he is now streaming in reinforcements, wasting no time trying to go ahead and topple his opponent.
Yeah, at this point, he is extremely ahead. And here comes some more Zerglings. He's going to go ahead and sacrifice themselves to the swarm. And here comes Ryze with a few Zerglings, a bunch of roaches as well. Going to go ahead and push forward, trying to eliminate what is left of ZvZ's army and push up into the main here. I don't think he'll be able to do it quite yet, but at this point, Ryze just really does need to sit back, macro up. He's getting his third expansion on the way. Keep putting on this aggression. He's going to lose his entire army here of roaches if he's not careful.
Yeah, but you know what? He's donating these roaches just to solely get his expansion up. And no matter what he does with these roaches, even if he loses every single one, it's been cost effective because it's delayed ZvZ so much. ZvZ not able to respond to his third, that he is now over halfway complete. So Ryze will have his third up and completed while ZvZ is just rebuilding his natural.
Yeah, so he's going to have increased production, increased economy as well. He's going to be on 3 bases to the 1 of ZvZ for a very short period of time while he tries to get his natural back up. And it looks like ZvZ feels like he is ready to put on some pressure of his own with these roaches. I think he's got speed as well. Does he have the little mohawk? I believe he does, which means that he has speed up and ready to go, and he is running as fast as he can, as fast as those little roach legs can carry him to what is Ryze's third. I believe he knows about that. No, he does not. He's probably just assuming at this point. But we're going to see if Ryze can hold this. Ryze is going to be in a wonderful position. That being said, though, I don't know if Ryze can. Oh, here's 8 more roaches about to pop. Beautiful timing on those.
Yeah, Ryze knows his timing, but
Burrow,
Guile Reconstitution was researched, and now, as you see, Ryze going ahead and parking over ZvZ. Literally parking his units right there. Drones have been pulled as well to help out here.
Yeah, drones being pulled off the line as well. That's going to cause the economy of Ryze to suffer slightly. The third is up, and I think he should get those drones back to work at this point.
Yeah, losing a lot of mining time. He himself, I don't believe, has researched Burrow. So
there he is, easily holding that off.
Yeah, Ryze does clean that up. He was able to make a couple rounds of units. But more importantly, his natural is still alive, intact, and very well. And now his third is up and producing units from there too. So he's in very good shape right now versus ZvZ. ZvZ getting a little bit further behind as each minute ticks on. Really, to get the best out of that, he would have had to gone ahead and destroyed the hatchery of Ryze to equalize. But, you know, ZvZ, any mirror matchup where your opponent is close to equal in supply, if not ahead, plus has a base on you, you're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, definitely. Third coming down for ZvZ, and that's really what he needs to do at this point. He needs to try and pull something out of the hat with these infestors that he's going to have on the way very shortly. And desperately trying to do something. But here goes Ryze. He knows that third is up, I believe. Or at least he thinks so.
No, he knows.
Oh, yep, he's got an Overlord just chilling there. Yep. So, wow. He knows that it's there. Those Zerglings are going to be in position to try and deal with that. And he's going to have his main roach army pull in there when these roaches pull off the line, or off the front to deal with the Zerglings. He's going to move his army into position and possibly go for a kill, a stab to the throat. And I think that hatchery went down, actually.
I don't know if you got the cancel off, but Guile does finish now for Ryze, and Pathogen Glands finishing up now for ZvZ. And yeah, ZvZ having a hard time just even getting his hatcheries up and safe at this point.
Definitely is. Going to try and get his third back up once more. But the Overlord's just going to know. It's going to see it and it's like, oh, you want to put a hatchery there? I'll just attack. Killing it and then pushing forward with his main roach force. And they're basically forcing ZvZ to either cancel, and there's another cancel forced from Ryze on ZvZ.
You know what though, the Zerglings are so worth it. As Dark and Light always says, you know, the Lings only really cost you larvae, and you know what? It's worth it every time you get that cancel. And you see that we have Infestors on the field now for ZvZ.
True. What is it? Excuse me.
How could you be yawning during this matchup, sir? I am shocked.
It's less of a yawn, more of a just I don't know. But yeah, we do have a beautiful arc there. Oh wow, look at that! Look at that split of roaches by Ryze to deal with this this sort of roach ball coming from ZvZ, which means that these fungal growths cannot do nearly as much as you'd like. There go the roaches coming in for Ryze. Beautiful arc for both players. Both players in a decent arc. Beautiful positioning from both players. These spine colors are not finished yet, which is really what he needed for this attack. Ryze did, and I believe Ryze is actually about to be overrunning here. 8 more roaches on the way for him, as well as Infestors of his own, but those spine colors are going to pop. Perfect time. Going to be able to deal with that very well.
He throws down the Spore Crawler there. Was that for detection on the burrowed roaches?
Actually not sure.
Because there's no Muta, there's no Airplay, there's no Spire. I think that I'm pretty certain the reason he did that, he didn't want them burrowing right in front of his base like that. That was the actual area where he was burrowing. And I know that Ryze seems to love that composition of 2 Spine Crawlers, a 1 Spore Crawler. Gives detection, it's anti-air plus anti-ground. So looks like he's also building another macro his original macro hatchery, I should say. Just outside his natural. 133 to 174, 142 of 156 is the supply count currently. ZvZ doing his best off 2 base to try and defeat Ryze. Almost 20 minutes in, but it seems like it's a battle of attrition here, and Ryze is coming off on top.
Yeah, Ryze is having this third up for so much longer, having the increased production, having the increased harvesters, having just great macro in general, although he's a little bit oversaturated at the 30s. Dropped some of those back to the, well, the main has quite a few minerals still left in it to mine, as well as this natural is slightly undersaturated. ZvZ has a decent roach force right here.
Yep.
Beautiful fungal growth.
Yep, fungal's going down. Oh, wow. Great firing arc as well. Good position. It does lose a queen, but I don't think it's going to matter much as he goes ahead and re-engages. Microing his roaches there, trying to get his macro hatch up to go ahead and produce as many units as he possibly can. Ryze burrowing his units as well, trying to get him healed up a little bit so they can re-engage, and just kind of kiting ZvZ around the map, buying time. Actually, ZvZ, look, a little bit lower. Look, notice, does he have vision? Does he see it? He can take out this hatchery. If he notices it, the hatchery has finished now, but he decides to move into the much heavier defended third. Big mistake.
Wow, yeah, I need to lose everything to that.
Yeah. You can't make errors like that. You may as well, and there it is. You may as well. You can't afford to make an error like that versus Ryze.